Hey Jamie. So our vlog right now is on the protest one. So Anthony and I here, we went to the International Women's Strike New York City rally in March in Washington Square Park today. And that was something that was very interesting, primarily because it's something that's globally affecting all women. And now is like with the presidency and what's going on in America, now it's like something that's extremely prominent for all women across the world, and especially in America, seen as even now, like some of the rights, and like people would fight more for equal rights now than they ever were aware of in the beginning. So when we were at the rally, there were a lot of people there, not just women, there were also men, as you can see in the B-roll that's rolling over our faces right now. So that was something that was like really great to see. It was different because I primarily thought that they were going to be two sides, which there were. Split between the women. There are those who were there to peacefully protest and march and go march for the civil liberties for women and equal rights, as well as the equal rights for transgender women and anyone related to the sort, as well as the more so angry side, or I guess they would be like the extremists.
Passionate, I guess more passionate.
Passionate, all right. Well, I wouldn't use passionate. I would use threatening and scary. This is real. When I walked away from Anthony for a few moments just to get a few photos of the people who were talking on the stand. I didn't get a few good photos, primarily because one lady grabbed me and threatened to cut off my that's I'm going to censor that, don't worry. But that was something that was very threatening, scary. It was weird, as opposed to like the women that we were interacting with before and the woman that we did interview. And we did interview a few people, so here's some clips about them and talking to us about the protest.
Yeah, it's a general strike in favor of healthcare rights, childcare, education, an end to bigotry and racist policing.
This is an International Women's Day protest, and a strike by women in support of women has been called for today, one day event, and this is a rally in support of the strike.
So like the whole outcome of this whole protest, it was a big turnout. There's a lot of people, many from the LGBTQ community. Also some people from Black Lives Matter. There's a little sprinkle of that in there.
Yeah, I heard that when we were walking. I got confused.
Yeah. But it was for the most part, well, on my end, it was a very peaceful protest. Everyone had signs. They were just saying what was on their minds, and how the liberties of women, from whatever like race, creed, color, how they were at a disadvantage in our world today.
Bottom line, I saw a lot of interesting signs actually going from there.
Yeah.
They were very creative with that, how they made those. I was very impressed.
There's many Trump-inspired signs.
Did you see there was an entire stand dedicated to like, it's not too late, Hillary can still be president. There was a whole table with Hillary for president propaganda.
Holy shit.
I saw that. I was going to take a picture, but then like people were like crowding around it in like seconds. I was like, all right, I guess I'm not going to take a photo of it because it...
I remember we both saw the Nazi propaganda of Trump, and then they had I guess his T, but it looked like a swastika in a way.
Yeah, that was
creative.
I think they took like the Trump logo for like his hotels, and they just shifted it over a bit
and added another one,
and just like put two of them together and crossed them, and it looked like a swastika. It was... I got concerned as soon as I saw that. I was like, because you pointed out and you were just like, is that a swastika? I'm like, all right, we're leaving. Like this is a wrong protest.
Also, there was lots of socialism from some people. I mean,
someone was distributing papers about Karl Marx and Marxism.
I mean,
that was...
History told he's a good guy, but
there was a lot of bottom line, like the entire protest was primarily for the Women's International Strike Day. However,
many other
I feel like everyone was piggybacking
off
of that one protest, like socialism.
I mean, everyone was piggybacking.
Marxism.
There was like people selling flags and shirts.
There was like a bunch of gay pride flags too and shirts like that. I was like, all right, not the point here, but all right, sure, cool.
Power to them.
Yeah. Go for it. So yeah, that was our vlog, and that was our experience. I'm never doing that again. I better get an A for this. Later, Jamie.
Give us an A.